Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the WWE Ultimate Edition 21 Sami Zayn figure from Mattel. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks fantastic, and honestly, Mattel has done a very solid to great job with all the Sami Zayn figures so far, and this has a lot of familiar elements to kind of aid in that. I mean, starting off here, like the pants, same sculpt we've seen before, especially in the boots as well. So, we get his standard boots with the white outlining, which always looks very, very good. And then we get the pants, which same sculpt we've seen before. We've got the gold wording here. Then I get the SZ and silver here on the right leg. The hip piece is different because the articulation is an Ultimate Edition, but this is all the same. Our torso is new because it is an Ultimate Edition, and I don't know if they've used this on another wrestler so far. Let me know in the comments. I'm not really great with the kind of recipes that they've been using, but yeah, those are good. And then arms, we've seen these on the most recent Sami Zayn, and then that head sculpt, and head sculpt is just absolutely fantastic. They did a killer job. These scans have just been insane lately, and this is no different. So really great job on their behalf. I think they had a great job with the sculpt and the hair as well, and good shade of brown for his hair as well. So yeah, just overall really great looking figure. It's an Ultimate Edition, so of course we get a great load of accessories. So let's jump right into hands, and right out of the box we do get our requisite C-grips. Then we get a pair of fists, and finally a pair of kind of splayed out grappling hands. So excellent there. Then we get 3 different head sculpts. So we get the smiling one that we saw in the last section. Again, fantastically done. Then we get the more serious face sculpt. I'm pretty sure we have seen this before, so this is more of a straight up neutral. And then finally we get one that I believe is completely new, and that is the yelling head sculpt. This looks fantastic. Really like the way the hair is kind of coming down a little bit more. And yeah, it's really nice intensity out of that. And not only that, but like the sculpt with the mouth, with the teeth and the tongue just look especially good. So yeah, just excellent job all around there. Then we do get a shirt, and this one is the WrestleZania shirt that they were wearing for $39. As you can see, it says goes Hollywood. Can't get this to focus. There we go, a little bit. And then the back is the KO Mania. There we go. So as you can see, this is not one that has the Velcro on it, so it's usually easier to take the head and arms off to get these shirts on and off efficiently. And then finally, of course, because they were tag champs at that time, we do get the SmackDown and Raw titles. Beautifully sculpted, really nice reflective silver. And yeah, just also want to point out that the belt itself, the strap, is just like nice and loose. It's kind of a more rubbery plastic than they've used on belts in the past. So that's very much welcome. And yeah, that will do it for accessories. Articulation balance here are excellent. And as we can see, freestanding kicks, no problems. So yeah, there's that. Then getting into the finer points, we do have our barbell joint from the neck into the head. We're actually getting some okay up, getting some little bit of down. We are getting some nice tilt as well. Actually, that looks really interesting with that expression. And then we get some rotation. We get butterfly joints, which are nice and generous. We are hinge and swivel at the shoulders, bringing us into a perfect T. We do have bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, folding completely in half. We do get hinge and swivel at the wrists, all horizontal, of course. Then we get our ball joint here at the diaphragm, which allows for definitely an okay crunch, a little bit better of an arch back. And then of course we get some side to side. Then we get a waist swivel, though we do get some swivel from that ball joint in the diaphragm as well. For our hips, these are drop downs, just like we've been seeing with the Ultimate Editions. These aren't quite as quick to engage as previous ones have been. So it looks like they're kind of dialing that in a little bit, which is nice. That allows us to get full on splits, positively beautiful. Front kick, full on 90, so you can definitely get that Haluma kick going, which is fantastic. I will note that I did add a little bit of shock oil to these joints in here because they were a little tight, so definitely be aware of that. We do get thigh swivel as well. Double jointed knees, which bring us to here. Then we get boot swivel. We get perfect point, really, really generous forward. We get that little bit of rocker both in and out, and a toe hinge. So that will do it for articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with a couple other of his elites. With some other WWE figures. With some other wrestling lines. With some domestics. With some imports. With some monsters. Finally, with an articulated icons Oni and yours truly in human form as a Valverse Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the WWE Ultimate Edition 21 Sami Zayn figure from Mattel is that this figure absolutely rules. Probably my favorite Sami Zayn figure so far. I mean, the Ultimate Editions have been great. Again, Mattel has really pretty much nailed it with Sami Zayn in terms of all of his elites. So there's really no reason to believe that they were going to kind of drop the ball here. And just, yeah, I think they did fantastic with the accessories, the likeness, the new alternate heads. Just, yeah, a lot of good stuff. So if you're a Sami Zayn figure, if you're a fan of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens' run as tag team champions, do not sleep on this figure. Great one. Yeah, and it is available on various online retailers. It'll eventually show up on pegs, but we're not there yet. So I'll have a link or two in the description for where you can pick this up online if you want to get it right now. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. And if you did, hope to see you back, because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, come on back. Let's look at some really nice plastic, just escape the world for a while. And really, at the end of the day, I just hope you're well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true. And most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.